I'd like to ask you, Jerry Vinci, what is the biggest risk?
I would definitely lean on the senior living industry for sure to answer that question. I think the biggest risk for sure, and this goes back to our capital facing services, would just be the operator selection. Um, a lot of people might think it's like cap rate compression or labor shortages or even like regulatory changes, but you know, those are obviously all real, but that the risk is that you partner with an operator that can't actually do what they said they're going to do in a specific market where that asset's located. Again, you've got to look at like what are the competitors doing in that space, uh, and it's the dominant risk in my opinion, just because the consequences compound for years before they actually fully show up. Um, uh, what else can I say about that? Um, yeah, like operator, I guess kind of what I was just describing about the different asset value depending on occupancy. Operator failure doesn't always look like operator failure. Um, when it comes to senior living, occupancy can drift because you're dealing with older residents who, for any given reason, can leave or move out. But a building the occupancy can drift from say like 92% to 82% over 18 months, but nobody can explain why. And that goes back to something like maybe the aggregator dependency on those third party leads that are coming in. Um, or maybe their reputation has decreased slightly over that time period, but nobody's really paid attention. But, going from a 4.8 star rating to a 4.3 or something like that holds more weight than people might realize. Um, and even like something might not show up on a quarterly report, it might show up in a larger report, but they're not seeing it because it's a slow drip. So I think just from a risk assessment perspective, it's always going to come back to that operator and how that operator is able to maintain or increase performance of that asset.